Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
It is Thursday night in Phoenix, and you're listening to the Absolute Geek Podcast. My name is Matt.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jose.
Welcome. I don't know what is going on with my audio tonight. My shit is all kinds of fucked up.
It's always fucked up.
Yeah. It wouldn't be an Absolute Geek Podcast if everything fucking worked right.
At least, right?
I felt good.
You felt good?
Yeah, mine sounds good.
Well, that's good. I'm glad everything's working for you, Kyle.
Thank you for working.
Boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
How's Max doing over there?
He's pissing me off.
Oh.
You know what? That dog saved your life from an intruder. I would never talk to him like that.
No, he let him in.
Yeah, he let the intruder in.
He did the opposite of that. Saving him? No.
I'm trying to teach him to hunt quitters, but he lets one in my house every day.
So what happened with your dog that one time? I can't quite remember that story.
With what?
When your dog and the intruder.
Oh, no, I didn't have an intruder.
That was his neighbor.
Did somebody come into your office or something?
Oh, my God. No, it was that he doesn't bark at anybody that comes into my house.
He just licks them.
No, I thought there was a whole story behind it.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
The whole office thing is so overplayed.
We haven't even talked about it in like 2 years.
It's been a long time.
It has.
Yeah, no, it has.
We should probably bring him
to
back
anybody
up.
that listens now, they have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Good. They can go back and listen. They can go back and support the show and listen to old episodes.
When Matt used to work at his house.
Listen, this
He still does.
like I don't want to complain, but
Office is back in his bedroom.
if only people understood the bullshit the last 6 days I've gone through for this podcast, it's ridiculous. Fighting with our hosting services, who won't even they only ported from episode 55 to current of our show to the new service. Then they're telling me I have to resubscribe for SoundCloud to be able to get episode 1 to 55 over.
I thought you were just going to go back to SoundCloud.
I'm going to go back to SoundCloud because this is just nuts. Like I got into an argument with one of their customer service reps and I sent the transaction to Kyle because I felt like the dude was being a dickhead.
What it sounded like to me was like he found like he was trying to retain you, right? You know, retain you as a customer. So he found something to focus in on, just to let you know, like why not to leave the service? Like, you know,
yeah,
they can hear you on Spotify now, and you know, but how many people from Spotify actually listen? Do we get a lot of?
Who cares? No.
So it doesn't matter, you know.
We're not even on Spotify currently, because in order to be on Spotify, you have to pay an extra $5 a month to their already $16 service.
Jeez.
Yes.
So to put us on SoundCloud again, it would be an extra $5 a month. So then it's like $22 a month for everything. And it's just like, no, I'm good. I'm just going to go back to SoundCloud. Like there's
SoundCloud is free.
No, SoundCloud is $16 a month.
Really?
It costs money to put this show on the air, Jose.
Yeah. It costs money out of my pocket every month to put this show on there.
Speaking of that, don't we have a Patreon?
We do have a Patreon, but it needs to be reconfigured.
Does that also have to cost money too?
What?
Having a Patreon?
No, Patreon's free to have, but Patreon's for people that donate to the show to keep the show running. But
you should sell those couches in the recording room. Yeah, the chairs.
I know they're just collecting dust. But
yeah.
I don't know. No, it's just frustrating because I've been trying to deal with that all week to get this shit figured out because I want to get our new website up and I want to get I'm trying to attract some people to do some designs for us for shirts and stickers and all this cool shit that we can actually like give away at conventions and shit when we go. And it's been a nightmare, but people don't come here to listen to me bitch about that. So
yeah,
is that what you tune in for? Listen to me bitch.
What is Matt gonna bitch about tonight?
And the fucking
I was in a whole
in
a whole thread on Reddit. What is Matt is gonna bitch about tonight thread?
If that was a thread, I'd be impressed. I would be happy if that was a thread. What is Matt
10 no votes
about this week? Yep. But yeah, I've been back in my office for a while now, Jose.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Not late. Never late. Unless a pill.
Never late, but never early.
That's right.
Oh, I went to go get something to eat. Sorry, I'm late.
Always just on time.
God damn, it's a traffic jam. Get out of the way, Max.
Stop looking at me, Max.
Yeah, sometimes.
Not during work hours.
There's never a line for the bathroom.
I don't know. Kellen taking a shower for like 4 hours.
Oh, that's not my bathroom. That's in their bathroom.
Does he still do that?
Fuck yeah, he does.
That's crazy.
3-hour shower.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you guys want to go get food? Yeah, sure, dude. All right, cool. And then 2 hours later, he goes and jumps in the shower, and 2 hours later, he gets out.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 2 hours, 15 minutes of that is cold water.
Not even 15 minutes, like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. He falls asleep in there, and I don't know how he does it.
With water hitting your fucking face?
My kid does that too. He lays down in there and he goes to sleep.
Well, no, Kellen stands up and he falls asleep. He lays his head against the he says he lays his head against the wall and just closes his eyes and falls asleep.
What the hell?
Fall asleep standing up.
I don't know. Like
what a weirdo.
I don't think I could never fall. I rarely ever fall asleep. The only time I fall asleep in the shower is if I'm like sick. And then
I don't fall asleep in the shower because there's fucking water spraying on me.
Yeah, it hit my face and keeping me up.
Well, sometimes it feels good. You just, readjust the shower head and it's not hitting you in the face.
He said he puts it up his butt.
No, I did not say that. Nobody said that.
Kyle did.
Yeah, Kyle just did. But hey, did you guys see that story last Friday about the dude in Seattle who hijacked the plane?
Oh,
yeah, that was crazy.
You didn't see that, Jose?
Nope.
Wasn't he a pilot?
No, he was like a mechanic. Yeah, or I've heard him called a baggage handler. I've heard him called a mechanic. But yeah,
that's my nickname.
The mechanic?
No, you're the restrictor plate.
Yeah, right.
The electrician.
That Jason Statham.
That's bogus. Don't ever say that again.
The wirer.
Stupid.
You're not Jason Statham.
The electrician.
The electrician. Have you seen that new movie or heard about it? The Meg or something like that? It looks so fucking stupid.
It turned me off. It was that little ass dog like paddling away. Like this big ass fucking fish is gonna shark or whatever it is. It's gonna come eat that little ass dog.
Yeah, it's like not even a toothpick for him.
I can't believe you didn't hear about the dude in Seattle, Jose.
No.
So he used a machine and he repositioned a plane that was sitting on a runway like at a gate, and he took off in it and he was flying it around, and like you could listen to it online, him talking to air traffic control and like joking around with them.
Hey fuckers, I'm flying.
Well, no, basically like he was suicidal, and he was like, he was talking to air traffic control, and they went past McCord, I think it was McCord Air Force Base, their airfield, and the pilot was like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and land the plane there? And the guy was like, oh man, no, I don't think I'm gonna bring it down there because those guys are probably gonna fuck me up. He's like, they probably got he's like, oh shit, they probably got anti-aircraft, huh? And he's like, no, they don't have any of that there, so just land there. He's like, no, I'm not ready to bring it down yet. And like he's flying around, and he's like joking around and shit, and he was like, hey, I wonder if these can do backflips. So he started doing a backflip in the plane and like doing barrel rolls and shit. And then finally he was finally like, well, I got a lot of people that care about me, and I want to apologize to them for this, and they're probably gonna be pretty disappointed. but you know, he's like, I obviously got a few screw loose and didn't realize it till now. But he ended up crashing the plane. They were trying to get him to bring it down. And he was like, no, I don't want to hurt anybody.
How to land?
I don't know. He's like, I don't want to hurt anybody. And he's like, and the pilot was like, you know how to fly the plane? He's like, yeah, I've played some video games in my day. And he ended up crashing. And
Top Gun on Nintendo, trying to land on that goddamn aircraft carrier.
Right. He ended up crashing into an island where nobody lived. But yeah, he ended up crashing the plane and dying.
Wow.
But yeah,
by that island that the Goonies were filmed by, right?
But like if you listen to it, like if you can find the recording, you can find it online. Like you start cheering for the dude, just the way he's talking, like he's laughing and having a good time. But then he starts to get real like serious about how he's like suicidal and shit. And then, but you can hear all of it play out as the pilots are talking to him.
Huh. It's crazy.
And then he just goes silent and then he crashed.
You live on under a rock or what, Jose?
Yeah, right.
No, I just been busy with work.
With work, huh? How's that going for you?
Good.
They figure your situation out yet?
Yep.
Yeah, they did. We're gonna have to let you go, Jose. We're gonna ghost you.
like a girl.
That's a new thing for businesses, though. I was reading an article about it. This is due now, not to lay you off, but like in the hiring process, like if they decide they don't want you, they just never ever respond back.
Yep.
They just ghost you.
Crazy.
Like, that sucks because you're like, you know,
they've been doing it for years though.
Yeah, but they get all pissy if you do it to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they want you to give them fucking 2 weeks when you quit, but they can't even fucking respond to you.
They'll fire you like on the spot. Hey, you're gonna go with them? Fuck you.
Well, and like the days of walking into and be like, hey, here's my application, and talking to a manager on the spot are long
out the window.
I know. I did that twice and I was hired. But when I was younger.
That's how I've always gotten jobs. Hey, hire that guy. Okay.
4 strokes ago.
Dude, I've been looking for a new job, and I've gone on so many interviews, and it's like, you know what I always feel like? I feel like I'm the quota guy.
Why? You're not you don't have a racist. You don't have a race.
What?
What?
You're not black, you're not Mexican.
Whoa.
No. What I mean is, what happens with a lot of companies, Jose, is they have somebody in mind, but they have to interview X amount of people.
Oh.
So I'm part of the quota of like, we have to at least interview 6 people. So I'm always like,
so if Jose ever has a company and you go work for him, he's gonna have a quota of how many black people he has to interview before you get interviewed.
You're white, you should automatically be able to get in there, huh? Like, no, but that's what a lot of companies do. They, to make it seem fair, like, Joe Schmo already has the job, but they have to interview 6 people, which is a waste of everybody's time.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? You take the day off of work or a half a day and you go and you dress up and you go there and you think you have a shot, but you're just there so they don't get in trouble.
Do you shave your beard off, Kyle, when you go?
Yeah, I get all nice and clean shaven, and
I want to see that.
I put on like dress pants and a nice shirt and stuff, and and I go in there
and your flip flops, your
eagle
formal flip flops.
No, man, I have like a nice
dress flip flops.
What are those, leather?
The last interview I did, I bought a pair of Doc Martens. I've just been wearing those.
His dress flip flops are Jesus sandals.
No, not Doc Marten sandals.
No, Doc Marten made sandals.
He's got open toe Jesus sandals are his dress sandals.
I walk with a suit, tie, and sandals.
There you go. That's the Arizona way, isn't it?
That's funny.
Did you see? What did you guys?
Were the sunglasses?
You don't have a race.
You're just bland. You're just bland.
That's what Greg said on YouTube. I was like, you don't have a race.
Oh man.
White people don't have a race.
They're just white.
Hey, that's the creator of Ray Gun right there.
Yes, it is.
He's a good man.
I still want a Ray Gun shirt.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Kyle was telling me he secretly wants a Ray Gun man thong.
Oh,
So he can wear in his interview.
a Ray Gun and banana hammock.
There you go. I was actually reading.
Go ahead.
I was actually reading an article today on my lunch that was talking about how right now in comics is like the prime time to be a small a small comic book creator in the industry. Like they're really looking for new, fresh takes and talent. And it's like the prime time to be a new face in the comic book industry.
All right, I'm going to give everybody a free idea for a comic book.
Oh, this should be fucking fantastic.
His name is Chimichanga.
Oh my god.
It's already out. It's already out.
By day, he is Chimichanga. By night, he is Stroke Boy.
By day, he's a mild-mannered Hispanic office worker who's one health emergency away from permanently being in a hospital. By night, he pops his fucking M&M pill to become Chonga Man.
Yeah. By day, he's worried about being laid off. By night, he takes his green M&M pills that makes him not have any more strokes.
Gives him the power to not fall asleep in the shower. He hung up. He's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm done." But what did you guys think of Chris Hardwick's triumphant return to Talking Dead?
Didn't even bother watching it.
I didn't watch it either.
He had a nice crying fit.
I saw him kind of cry and get emotional on America's Got Talent like 2 hours before, so I was good. I had my Chris Hardwick crying fill.
He cried about how he felt so grateful to be back. You know what?
I would have told AMC if I was him?
We should just play it. We should just play Chris Hardwick crying.
You should take that job and shove it, assholes. That's what I would have told him.
Yeah. They fucking stabbed him in the back first.
Yeah.
Everybody gave him the job back, so.
You could take that job and shove it.
J.O.B.
Fucking do.
But yeah, they just like basically turned his back on, or AMC just like fuck you and fired him, and they're like, oh, he didn't fuck up, so
we're just joking.
Just can you come back?
You can come back, Chris. You don't have a race.
Like he just, I don't know. He just like this whole situation. I'm so, like I've told you guys before, I'm so sick of talking about Chris Hardwick and James Gunn and Stan Lee over and over and over again every fucking week, because they're the only ones on the news. But it's like the biggest thing out there. Like it still blows my mind how the dude was not convicted of shit. It was just hearsay. Someone said something on social media.
Yes, he wouldn't have been convicted because he didn't go to trial.
He did. Well, he did. They did an investigation. She didn't want to participate in the investigation. Then so they found him in no wrong and gave him his job back. And how many people are fucking losing their minds over it? People quitting the Talking Dead.
Approach the bench.
Yeah, people quitting the Talking Dead and all over Twitter. Oh, if you're gonna, I could see that. Bigot and abuser Chris Hardwick. No, he didn't. He hasn't been. No,
that could be the name of a comic.
What bigot
and
abuser?
Bigot and abuser.
I don't know if it would sell.
Didn't, like, you have no proof. That's essentially, like I said the other day, that's me going on Twitter and saying, so and so is a dog fucker, and just because I said it in public, that means you fuck dogs. It's the same thing.
If the right person hears it and runs with it, just like I was telling you about what happened with my wife and the innocent grapes being killed.
Oh my god, that is the dumbest. That infuriates me. Every time you say it, it infuriates the shit out of me.
Wait, what's that?
You didn't hear that story?
Oh no, don't
I won't even say it.
Just go.
I'll just keep going. We'll just move along.
Just tell him. Go ahead.
Give me the.
I wish we could get her to actually come in here and tell the story because it's so much better when she tells it. But the long short of it is, she had a sign advertised at her work that said, "Innocent grapes died for you. $4 glasses of wine all day."
Oh, okay.
And this person came and this person was crying because she was so hurt that innocent grapes were dying.
Oh my god.
And she was so emotional about it and so upset that like she couldn't contain herself. And like she went online and other people had like joined her bandwagon and they were like calling the place that she worked and like harassing them about it and saying how they're gonna ban the place and they're never gonna eat there because they're killing innocent grapes and they support the death of grapes and stuff. And like she had to like apologize and all kinds of stuff had to happen.
Oh my god.
Listen, for all you wackadoos and crazies out there, there's no such thing as an innocent grape. Grapes are not alive.
They're all innocent.
They were until they were plucked from the vine.
Yeah, well,
yeah, they were alive.
No, the grapes have no feelings. You eat the damn thing.
You decapitated them.
Yeah, whatever.
When you step on them, they bleed.
This world, man. I sometimes I can't even.
So she had to take the sign in and erase it and all kinds of. It was stupid.
She should have a little grape dressed up as Jesus,
with a beard and raising its arms up.
Sounds like a Happiness and Cyanide comic.
Yeah, it does. It sounds something straight like that, doesn't it? It's ridiculous. But yeah, so Chris Hardwick's back on Talking Dead. He cried a lot.
You know what I would have done if I was Chris Hardwick? Besides saying fuck you, I would have pulled my pants down and said and like mooned everybody or something. Like it's gotta be, like it's gotta be hard to walk back on that set. All these assholes thought I did something that I didn't do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like me. That's what I would think the whole time I was sitting there fucking, hey, fucking stupid fan of Walking Dead that really has no idea that should be sitting here talking to us. In the back of my head as I was talking to this person, I would be like, fuck these people.
Greg said, fuck those fuckers, Roman, or skin those fuckers Roman style.
Jeez. That's one way of putting it.
Right?
But
those grapes died for you.
I still think that the way it all went down, there was something behind the scenes where they're like, listen, we have to do this. We have to announce that, we're suspending you. We're going to launch an investigation. Like, something tells me he knew what was going on in the fucking petition. No, nobody better. And the minute I hear somebody giving credit to the fan petition to bring him back, I'm going to lose it.
It doesn't do shit.
It doesn't do anything. They didn't listen to you.
I started a fan petition to get rid of fan petitions.
That works.
If fan petitions would have worked, Kyle and I would have had his job a long time ago. They're out there. It's a secret.
All 6 people that signed ours.
All 6 people. That's right.
Dad.
Talking Dead.
All 6 people that listen to this show.
My mom signed it.
Yeah. Oh, mijo. I'll sign your petition, but you have to let me give you a birthday party.
We need a reference, but don't use your mom or dad because I already know that they like you.
Yeah, we need another Jose awkward birthday party.
No,
the last one was so much fun.
Those are over, huh?
That's when my dad popped his ear.
Yeah.
That was weird. And then I burned the meat.
You burned the carne?
I burned some of the carne.
Some?
Yeah.
All.
That was awesome. I had so much fun.
Good time, yeah.
Pretty good food.
I was like pissed that there was no pinata to hit.
There's what?
No pinata.
No pinata. I wanted
to have a tree big enough to do it.
Should have been a pinata made out of your face.
Oh, yeah.
A Jose pinata. A Jose head pinata.
It's a big pinata.
Can you get those?
What?
A pinata with your face on it?
Oh, I bet you could probably special order it.
Oh my god, I'm doing that for my birthday.
I know, yeah. Like, I know you can special order some.
A pinata of your face?
Imagine how much fun everybody would have beating the shit out of my face of a pinata.
I don't know.
It would be better than getting a dunk tank.
We have to get Greg on here sometime to give us an update on what's going on with Ray Gun. It's been too long.
Tell him to come on right now.
He needs to get it out with Ray Gun.
We'll do an on-the-fly interview.
No, because I like him enough where he deserves the respect of having a full interview done correctly.
I wonder what he's working on now.
A real Mike Wheeler type situation.
It was so much fun interviewing him last time.
I know, right? It was a blast.
Not Mike. I'm talking about Greg.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about Mike. Fuck that guy.
It was fun interviewing.
That guy means nothing.
Yeah, right. So, did you hear that they were looking at Tom Cruise to play Hal Jordan?
Oh,
God. Right before they did that, I was looking at, they were talking about Mark Wahlberg like an hour before they started saying Tom Cruise. I read another interview that said it was Mark Wahlberg they were interested in.
Really? Greg says, I'm coordinating with the publisher, and when I know all the new details, I will for sure come on.
Awesome.
Hey, that's what I'm writing on there right now. Awesome.
Kyle needs his shirt.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
His 2 sizes too small shirt.
Yeah, his double X medium. His double XL medium shirt.
Hey man, since I went back out into working outside, I'm
You're an XL?
Almost.
Nice, dude. Good, keep it going, man.
Yeah, keep it up. It's hard to keep the weight off.
Yeah. When you're outside and it's hot,
sweats it out, and then goes home and puts it all back on and Jack and Coke or whiskey and Coke.
Bullet and Coke.
Oh, you're changing on from Crown, huh?
Yeah, I've been drinking Bullet for a while now. That's what I'm drinking right now as we speak.
Crown is losing their Kyle Stinson endorsement, huh?
Didn't you notice that their stock went down?
No.
Jeez. I haven't been paying attention, bud.
What the fuck happened? Their stock's going down.
Haven't been paying attention. Oh, and just in case you guys were wondering, Disney said that they're going to move on from James Gunn and not rehire him, but they're still going to use his script for Guardians.
You know what I would do with that script? I would throw it in the fire.
But
who, Disney?
Yeah.
James Gunn would be like, "Oh, you want this script here? Oops!" and then throw it in the fire.
Oops! And just all of a sudden, there's just conveniently a fire there that he trips over. He's like,
"Oops! My bad."
My bad.
Oh well.
I would title the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 the "Fuck You, Disney." That would be what it would be called.
Right. Man, I can't wait to finish up Ray Gun. Come on, Greg. You gotta hurry, dude.
Right?
Give us some insight. You know, we're cool. We're tight. We can keep our mouth shut. Just if you wanna slide that last couple of that last issue or two into our DMs, I'm not gonna hate on you for it. Nobody will know.
Or like one of those like a teaser panel.
Yeah. No, we got you. We won't out you.
Wink, wink, head, head.
So I'm pretty excited that the Walker Stalker Con's coming.
Yeah, that's
like really excited. Like,
and it's a fairly it's a fairly reasonably priced convention too.
Dude, you can get the VIP Platinum for $800.
Ooh, baby! I'm talking like just for a 2-day attendance, $50. That's good.
It's $59.
It's not terrible, but like Walker Stalker is usually like some of the hardest Walking Dead people to meet because it's like usually obscure people.
I'm actually saving up because I'm going to do pictures with Walking Dead people.
Are you?
I am going to go against my philosophy and the way I am about this. And if Jeffrey Dean Morgan's there, me and Mr. Winchester are getting a fucking picture together.
He's Negan. Let's be honest. No, it's
nope. I call him. He's Denny. I watch Supernatural now. He's a Winchester.
It doesn't matter. He was Denny before he was a Winchester.
You're right.
He was Denny from Grey's Anatomy.
But you know what? Now he's fucking the Winchester's
Negan.
dad.
Nope, he's Negan.
And that's what I'm gonna say to him. What was it like being on Supernatural?
I don't understand your fascination with that show all of a sudden.
I fucking love that show.
You get a boner when you watch it?
I never could get into it. Can never get into it.
I'm in season 7 now. I'm like halfway through season 7. And it's fucking.
I could never get into it, man.
You know what I really like about it? Some of my favorite episodes of that show are the episodes where they make fun of themselves. I really like that they do that.
Made up meta shows.
Yeah, they just make fun of themselves. Like there was one episode where they had crashed through this window, but one of the angels had sent them into this alternate dimension, and the alternate dimension where Supernatural wasn't real, it was a TV show. And so people were calling them by their actual names, and they were like, what the fuck is going on? We're not actors, we're brothers. We fight monsters and demons. And they're like, no, this is just a TV show. And it's like it made fun of themselves, you know what I mean? I just that's what I don't know. I think it's a cool show.
You know what you need to do?
You know, all the other 16-year-old girls.
Yeah, right. What you need to do for Walker Stalker is you need to get a t-shirt made of the Photoshop that Annie made for you as Negan, and wear that, and get a picture of you wearing that shirt with Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh my! If he's there, that's it. It's done. I'm doing it.
You have to take one of your Walking Dead Lucille props along with you, and get a t-shirt of that made, and get your picture taken with Jeffrey Dean Morgan as you wear that t-shirt with Lucille.
Oh my god, you're a fucking genius. I swear to God, if Jeffrey Dean Morgan's there, it's because they haven't really announced anybody yet.
No, they've just announced that it's coming here.
If he's there, that shirt is going to be for real, and Jose is going to wear one too.
Huh?
I want Jose to wear a shirt where he's doing the Costanza.
What?
But no, I will totally get a shirt made that has my. Oh, you know what? I'll just make a few of them, and you know what? Oh my god, I have a great idea. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
Oh, okay.
Make some, and we'll give them away as prizes.
I don't know.
Oh god.
Everybody wants the Kyle Negan shirt.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Probably not wrong. I'm sure we'll just get a slew of messages saying, I want a Kyle Negan shirt. I want a Kyle Negan shirt. I want a Kyle Negan shirt.
For every message that we get that says that, I'll make a shirt.
Someone's just going to spam it over and over again, so you're stuck making like 100 shirts.
No, let's do it for real, though, because I'm fucking poor. And I really don't have a lot of money, so... But you know what? If a couple people want them, I'll make it. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
Tried it.
So on the front, this is what we'll do. On the front, it'll have the Absolute Geek logo, and on the back, it'll have me as Negan.
Little pig.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. I'm so stoked. No, I have to put it on the front because when I get the picture with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, it's got to be on the front.
Yeah, it's got to be in the front.
So I'll have to put the Absolute Geek on the back.
On the back should be, it should say Absolute Geek Podcast in the background, and in the foreground is just a little, podcast, and the foreground is just a little whiskey. It's just a little like glass with whiskey in it, and then Lucille propped up against it.
Oh my god, dude, we're just making the greatest shirt ever.
Fancy shirt.
And then when Gregory gets famous and comes to conventions and comes to Phoenix for a convention, you can get a picture with him with your ray gun shirt that you're never going to get.
What?
I'll get a shirt made that says, "This should be my ray gun shirt."
It should say, "Where's my ray gun shirt?"
Oh god.
It's just a white t-shirt and written on it in permanent marker, "Where's my ray gun shirt?" This is my ray gun shirt.
This is my ray gun shirt.
So Kyle sent us an interesting article before we started the show, and I kind of want to touch on it here. It's how Marvel rates their characters based on strength. It's the Marvel strength scale for its heroes and villains. And it what this article says is that it refers to the aspects of physical force, intelligence, martial arts skills, and other technical skills and other topics. So,
what other topics?
I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and run through this real quick, and I want to know if you guys are in the chat, or Kyle and Jose can go through it too, and on if you guys agree or disagree with this list. Gregory says LOL, by the way, Jose or Kyle.
I got the chat going right here. I can see
okay. It. So, and in their below average skill,
it's Jose.
So it says below average. These characters are unable to lift their own weight either because of weakness, due to illness, age, or emotional limitations. This level usually includes many beings whose abilities are in the intellectual aspect, which is category we can mention. So MODOK, Charles Xavier.
It's so weird that he's low on. I mean, I get it,
but he's not strong.
Yeah, but
he's an Omega level mutant. Like he doesn't need.
But maybe
he has no strength.
He doesn't need his physical strength to do anything. His mind can do
it all. Is the Hulk smart?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Is the Hulk smart?
Depends on what version of the Hulk.
The general Hulk, like any Hulk, basically. He doesn't have a PhD. Bruce Banner does.
Bruce Banner has 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
In a fight, who's gonna win, the Hulk or Charles Xavier?
The Hulk.
Charles Xavier.
I don't.
But think in a test,
because Charles Xavier could just stop him. Boop.
Charles Xavier kept Jean Grey's powers at bay for a long time, so you would figure that his mental abilities, he would have the ability to revert the Hulk back and turn him back into Bruce Banner before he could ever do any sort of damage.
Imagine with those abilities, how long you have to the sack.
You don't have a rebuttal to that, Jose?
I'm trying to think.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Where's your sound effect for?
Yeah.
I got burned. That was playing.
And then Mole Man is the last one in that category. Then they have average. They are those who don't have advanced training. This level is determined by health and age of each individual who can at least raise their own weight with effort and not mind powers. With this category, we find Doctor Strange. I would not consider Doctor Strange average.
No, not even a little bit.
Because, I mean, yeah. Okay, so maybe he's not like the Hulk strength, but his abilities alone with his mystic arts and stuff, I
should put him in a whole different category.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's average. Kilgrave or Purple Man.
He has the same thing as like Professor X, where he can control minds.
Yeah. Invisible Girl.
He has those shield things.
Yeah, she can become invisible and make barriers. So
yeah,
I think she fits. I don't think Strange fits in that category.
No, I think he should be up on the chart a little bit.
Then you have athletic. They are people with superior physical abilities, thanks to a very rigorous training that makes them capable of actively lifting their own weight, even reaching double or triple that amount. Within this category,
Daredevil, Punisher in there.
Oh, within this category, we can mention Hawkeye, Daredevil, Punisher. So I agree with that. That category I agree with solidly.
Yeah.
Then we have optimal human level. Considered as the perfect physical level that can reach a Homo sapien and the border that separates the human from the superhuman, to be able to lift from 136 kilograms easily to a limit set of 308 kilograms with effort. Within this category, we mentioned Captain America, Iron Fist, Black Panther. I think Iron Fist should be more in the he should be more down the list in the athletic level.
I do too.
I think that's where he belongs.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
did you see the trailer for it?
Martial arts, it's a lot of this. That's a lot of endurance and training.
Yes, I've seen the trailer for it.
Where is?
I'm
gonna
excited.
have to pass on the next season of that.
Yeah, so am I.
And then we have Superhuman Class 1. These beings manage to lift a weight range that goes from 110 pounds up to 2 tons in an amount considered the limit of Class 1. Within this category, we can mention a Wolverine.
You know what's so funny with Wolverine? He doesn't have super strength. Like, that's not his power set.
Right.
It's healing factor, tracking. Yeah. So I don't know why that's like part of his power sect. With, you know, why they mention that all the time.
In this category, you have Wolverine, Lady Deathstrike, Deadpool. Like, I've never seen Deadpool lift anything heavy.
Yeah.
His ability is his healing factor. Like,
yeah, that's all it is.
That's all.
It looks like they overall kind of shit the bed in this entire category.
Yeah. Lady Death also. I mean, I'm guessing, like with them two, with Lady Death and Wolverine, the adamantium weighs a lot, so they have to be strong. But I mean, that can only go so far.
But that's his Class 1. So then you have Superhuman Class 2, characters with the strength to lift weight from 2 to 5 tons with effort. Within this category, we find Dr. Doom, Emma Frost, in her diamond form.
Wow.
So we have Dr. Doom, Emma Frost, Sabretooth. So you're outclassing Wolverine with Sabretooth.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how well I agree with this list.
I think, well, yeah, so far it looks like they've only gotten like one category right. Everything else seems a little skewed.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just don't know how much I agree with.
It's just because this isn't like a fan-made list, though.
No,
this is like the list that Marvel uses, which is weird.
It's only smoking crack.
And
maybe it's the new guy joke list. Here, use this to make, you know what I mean?
Maybe. Or
you look at it, you're like, who do you think I am?
But so Superhuman Class 5. The beginnings with enough strength to lift from 5 tons to 10 tons without effort. I think it's supposed to be say beings, but it says beginnings. Within this category, we can mention Deathlock.
Wow.
Norman Osborn.
What?
In the Green Goblin film.
Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense.
Ronan the Accuser.
Well, that makes sense.
And then you have Superhero Class 10. These characters have the strength to lift 10 to 20 tons. Among them, we can mention Dr. Octopus. Each of his tentacles can lift 4 tons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning something new right there. Spider-Woman.
What? Which one? Jessica Drew?
No.
Oh.
No.
Tigra.
Really? Tigra?
Superhuman Class 20. They have enough strength to lift weight that goes from 20 tons to a limit set of 30 tons. Within this category, we can mention Beast and his last mutation. Luke Cage.
Obviously not on the show.
Spider-Man. If that's the case, why does he always struggle to like lift vehicles and shit?
Yeah.
You never see Spider-Man just like catching vehicles out of the air and shit.
What was that one movie? I don't know. He didn't really catch a vehicle with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Superhuman Class 30. They lift from 30 tons to a maximum of 40 tons with effort. In this category, you have Eddie Brock as Venom. I can understand that one. Because Eddie Brock's already a fucking brick shit house without the symbiote. Lady Sif.
Okay. She's a god. Makes sense.
Give me my god. Boing. Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Genus Vessel, Captain Marvel. And then Superhuman Class 40. They're those capable of lifting weights from 40 tons to a maximum of 50 tons. In this category, we have Tiger Shark. Nova.
Okay.
Strong Guy.
Oh,
I like that they used his fucking shitty Marvel trading card image for it.
Yep. The one that Jim Lee drew.
Superhuman Class 50. Characters with enough strength to lift from 50 tons to 60 tons within this category. We have Master Hyde. Rogue, with part of the powers of Miss Marvel. Iron Man, with the Mark 1 armor, which that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then we have Superhuman Class 60. They can lift from 60 tons to a maximum of 70 tons. You have Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. You have Drax and his ability to stand perfectly still.
Like John Cena.
Yeah, Superhuman Class 70. They can lift 70 tons with a max weight of 80 tons. You have Vision. Scourge, which Scourge didn't look like that in the movie, like he was that much of a badass. In Thor Ragnarok. Ares. Then you have Superhuman Class 80, which can lift 80 tons to 9 with a maximum of 90 tons. You have Rhino. You have Rhino, Sandman, Toxin.
Toxin.
And so, what? I don't. If Rhino and Sandman can lift more and are technically higher on the ratings list, why aren't they more of a formidable foe for Spider-Man than, say, Eddie Brock?
That's what I was just thinking too.
Goblin. You know, and I don't think this list
makes sense
to me. Superhuman Class 90, they can lift 90 to 100 tons. Black Bolt. Let's see. Captain Britain. So Captain Britain outclasses Captain America. Why isn't he leading?
Because Captain America was pretty low on the list.
Yeah.
He's super tip-top shape of human whatever.
Superhuman Class 100. They can lift 100 tons and a maximum of 125 tons. Namor in water are fully hydrated. So, he's got to drink his water first.
Wait, hold on.
Like the stuff in the back of the toilet?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Drink your water, Jose, so you can lift 100 tons.
It's got electrolytes.
Yeah. Thing. War Machine.
Oh, War Machine is stronger than Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Then you have Superhuman Class 125, which is Loki, Silver Surfer. Yeah, Loki, Silver Surfer.
Loki's pretty high on that list. Jeez, man.
Yeah, what the hell?
Ultron.
He's in the same category as Ultron.
Yep. So then you have Superhuman Class 250. They can lift 250 tons. The limit level is 500 tons with effort. In that category, you have Red Hulk. And then Iron Man with the Mark 50 armor, so superior Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Super Skrull. And then you have the Class 500.
That's what Jose's in.
Class 500
Mm-hmm.
is Thanos.
You're welcome, Jose.
Thor.
Thank you.
With Mjolnir. Juggernaut.
So they put Thanos and Thor in the same.
And then you have Superhuman Class 1000.
Where's Juggernaut?
He's in the 500s.
Oh, okay.
They are beings whose physical strength apparently has no limits, and they have never been tested. It is including being capable of increasing their own strength, making their limits difficult to calculate within the category we can mention. But I figured he was going to be fucking in there.
No.
Galactus and the Hulk. Galactus, Ghost Rider, and the Hulk. And that's the end of it.
The fuck?
Galactus, Ghost Rider, and the Hulk.
It's an odd list, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a stupid list. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
If that's the list that they go by, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, so like in everybody's cubicles at Marvel is that list is the. I mean, it's probably not like pinned to the wall. I mean, I'm sure it's a file in their computer, but do you know what I mean? Like that's the refer to list. I don't know. I think maybe they shit the bed in a couple categories there, more than one.
Well, yeah, I think they shit the bed in more than one category.
I mean, I just
like, I guess it depends on. I guess if they're looking at these characters by these specific skill sets. Okay, but I don't think you can. I don't think to efficiently judge these characters, you can look at them by those certain skill sets. Like I would have put Carnage isn't even on that list.
Right.
I would have put Green Goblin way higher. Gray Hulk's not on there. You're going to have Red Hulk and Green Hulk. I wouldn't have put Rhino that high because they're...
Yeah, I thought he was like way too high.
They're jobbers. Like
Rhino
and Sandman are fucking jobbers. They're like C-list criminals. They're not even like mean. They're part of Spider-Man's rogue gallery, but they're not even like mean bad guys.
Yeah, they should have been knocked down a few categories, I think.
I understand the Juggernaut being that high. And I'm okay with that one.
There's quite a few of them that I do agree with, but I think the disagree outweighs the agree.
Absolutely.
Can you hear my kid screaming in the background?
No. What's he screaming about?
I don't know. He's just screaming. He's probably just playing Xbox Live.
Well, getting banned off there again.
Right. I don't know. He's probably playing Fortnite or something. Who knows?
Fortnite.
This shit's garbage.
But yeah, that list is absolutely ridiculous.
When I saw it,
like two categories I agree with.
I was talking to a guy at work. Like I was actually late getting back to my car, like at the end of the day, because I don't know, the guy at my work. I think he's excited because he found like another comic book nerd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, "Dude, I found this fucking list," and he was talking to me, and I was like, what? Like we were kind of going through it, just kind of like what we did, not as bad because I was trying to leave, like I was like, yeah. And I was like taking steps back to try to get to my work van so I could go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I was going through it and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a great topic because half these are fucking wrong. Maybe not wrong, but I don't personally agree with them.
No. Because I just
who else wasn't on the list was Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto wasn't on there either. He should have been up there.
Yeah, he should have been somewhere on that list too. I mean, but it's kind of cool that it wasn't just like the good guys. Like there was villains on it too. Like I'm glad they kind of like.
It seems like this list is more dominated by their physical abilities, and not necessarily their superhuman ability or their mutations.
Yeah, maybe it's just a
It
strength
seems more
guy.
like brute strength.
Yeah.
Because
And a lot of that, then that's understandable, you know what I mean, with where they are. But some of them are still off, even with brute strength.
It literally seems like Superhuman Class 1 is just Weapon X people, because you have Wolverine in that category, Lady Deathstrike, and Deadpool. I've never seen Deadpool lift anything. So you're telling me that Deadpool can lift from, well, I guess you're telling me that Deadpool can lift from 110 pounds to 2 tons? I don't think so.
I can see the 110 pounds.
Yeah, because
2 tons is a lot, though.
But his skill set isn't super strength. It's his healing factor.
Healing and talking shit.
Yeah. I find it hard to believe that. Well, maybe because he's bigger in size. I find it hard to believe that Sabretooth outclasses Wolverine,
I think it's weird too.
But falls in the same class as Norman Osborn, as Green Goblin. You notice Cable's not on here.
There's a lot of people on there.
Storm's not on here. Jean Grey's not on here. Like, they put Rogue, but not Jean Grey. Like, Beast is on here. Luke Cage. Like, I agree that Venom should outclass Spider-Man without question. But I think that Rhino and Sandman outclassing Venom in a strength category is a little absurd, seeing how a Spider-Man with the black suit symbiote beat the shit out of Rhino.
I'd have to say, sorry, sir, but I think that's an incorrect statement that Marvel made.
Almost killed him. You know, so I don't know. I just find that I find that list bunk and bullshit.
For the most part.
I just gotta call erroneous bullshit on that list. Erroneous bullshit.
I just don't think that's a true Marvel list.
You should have been on there
list with blackjack and hookers
and blow.
Who should have been on there, Jose?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin
with her singing voice.
Why? Because she died today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were reaching for. Hard.
Unless she ever got that RESPECT.
She didn't even write that song.
I know. All right, I'm done reaching.
You're done reaching?
I'm done reaching. my crappy dad joke.
Is that what you were trying to do? With a dad joke?
Yeah. I totally failed.
Flat on the dad joke.
Yep.
Yeah. I never thought someone could blow a dad joke, but you certainly just did it. Poor Jose.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Jose.
That's what I get for trying.
Yep. Let's leave the dad jokes to the actual dad.
I couldn't even have thought of one that bad.
Leave those dad jokes to Kyle.
I took one for the team.
I appreciate it, Jose.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
That's all I've got for tonight. You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
No, that list was pretty much it.
I
knew you guys wouldn't agree with it either, though. Like, I knew going into it, like, that's fucked.
Well, because I think it's just because as fans, we don't go off of just straight physical abilities. We're thinking powers. We're thinking,
we're thinking the overall individual.
Right, exactly.
And what they can and can't do, yeah.
Charles Xavier would be way up on that list because he literally has the ability to get into your head, melt your mind, and get you to do whatever he wants you to do. I would honestly
I would have him dance like the Backstreet Boys.
I would probably put Kilgrave, Purple Man, a little bit higher on that list too. Just because of his overall skill set.
I mean, I think like they got like Daredevil, Punisher. They got those all right. That's about it, though. All I know is I cannot wait to make that Kyle Negan shirt. I just keep thinking about it. Makes me laugh. Listen how quiet it is. And thank you and have a good night. Did we lose Matt? Matt is so distraught over that list that he can't even fucking talk.
What do you mean?
You're just not saying anything.
I was talking.
Didn't hear you.
You didn't hear anything I said?
Nope.
Not a word.
Wow.
It was dead air.
Wow. Okay.
What'd you say?
That sucks. I said that like I would probably move people around. Like Norman Osborn would go up. Venom's would go up a little bit.
There he goes, quiet again.
And we're out.
And on that note,
oh my god.
Let's see if we can get back. If Matt comes back.
He's gone. He's completely gone.
He is?
Completely gone. He's not even on the
Make it myself.
Oh, now he's back.
Am I cutting out again?
You're back. You completely left.
I'm done. I'm fucking done tonight. This sucks.
Like your icon was gone.
Really?
From the chat. Yeah, from the talking.
Well, I don't care. I'm done talking about this now. I'm so frustrated now. I'm done doing live shows. This is so stupid.
No, live shows are the best.
No, they suck. This is terrible.
No, it's not. It's just one bad night.
It's terrible.
Shit happens.
But I was thinking I would adjust that list tremendously.
We all would.
But I can't. Like I would move. Like I said, I would move Xavier up a lot. I'd move
Can you hear
Kilgrave
Matt?
up.
I can't hear Matt.
I can hear him.
I'm just playing.
Oh, dude, I would have lost my shit. All right. Well.
No. I want to know what you would move around. Actually.
I said, I would move Xavier closer to the top of the list because he has the ability to basically mind melt the shit out of you and control you.
Yeah, he's a badass.
I would move Kilgrave up a little bit more. Venom. Spider-Man's in a good spot. Dr. Ock's in a good spot because it makes sense that with each tentacle he can lift an extreme amount of weight.
Yeah.
I would move Rhino and Sandman down because even though they have brute force, they're idiots. So for all intents and purposes, you would think that their dumbness would outweigh their brute strength. So they would go down. I would probably move Green Goblin up a little bit.
I would put Magneto on the list.
I'd put Magneto on the list. I would move Captain America up a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. I'd probably move Doctor Strange up a little bit. So it's hard to say, like, pinpoint everything unless I were to sit down and be like, all right, here's the list and here's what I think belongs.
Yeah.
So.
But for the most part, that list is skewed.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
We can agree on that part.
Yeah, that list is bungola. Oh, that's probably why it's storming at my house now.
Is it really?
Yep.
Lucky.
Thunder and lightning. So surprising.
And in blood.
Nice out the last couple days though here.
Yeah.
The morning's been nice.
It's been like, I've been going to work and it's been like 85 degrees.
That's nice.
And it's been like below 100, which is always awesome. Even if it's 98, it's still below 100, which is super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it was humid today.
You know what? I don't mind the humidity. I like it. I would rather have humidity than fucking 117 and fucking blaring heat. I would every day of the week I would have 98 and 40% humidity over 117 and fucking burning my skin off my fucking bones. But that's me.
That's all I've got for this week. I've had
not much.
Nothing has gone right tonight. This has just been.
Nothing's gone right. You had a blip at the end.
I had a blip
before we started.
I had a blip before starting and a blip at the end.
The whole middle was fucking fantastic.
That's all those blips add up to a blop.
Bleep blop.
Bleep blop bloop bleep.
That's right. But all right, you got anything else this week, Kyle?
No, that's it.
Nothing, Jose?
Nope. Sorry.
Fucking Mr. Prepared Jose always brings something to the table.
Always brings something to the table.
Duh.
All right, everyone. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on YouTube and suffering through this rough ride with us tonight. Remember, if you're listening to this podcast, remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember to like this video. If you're listening to us on your normal podcasting applications, remember to leave us a review. Yeah, on Spotify. Remember to leave us a review. That always does great things. And if you want to support the show, you can do so by our Patreon. But if you can't do it that way, we always appreciate you sharing our podcast. Share your favorite episode with a friend who hasn't heard us, and let's help us grow our community.
Just share the good episodes.
Yeah, there you go. So it's like 1, maybe 2.
I'd like to give a shout out to Brian. I hope he's feeling good. I know he's in a tough spot right now. He was supposed to be on the show tonight, and
then he got a bad case of explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
Or he's tripping out from all that frog licking.
His insides are now outside.
He couldn't even make it to the toilet. He was pooing in his sink.
Yeah. He had a bad reaction to the toad venom.
He finally got some.
Got his hands on some.
He had a bad trip, dude.
Yeah. But all right. For this week's episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast, I'm Matt.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jose.
Saying we will
see you.
Saying we will see you next time.